Hey everyone, it's Damien here, and this week we're talking about sexuality. As trans guys, we probably get this question a lot since, especially like when you're coming out and you're transitioning, and they're probably saying, "Oh, so does this mean you like girls now?" Assuming that you have to be heterosexual instead of like probably, I don't know, they're probably just assuming instead of saying like they're probably pansexual, you're probably bisexual, you like both genders, or you could possibly just be exclusively gay. Back when I was identifying as female, I identified as lesbian because I did like girls. Um, my interest in girls hasn't really changed in transition, but since I'm transitioning to male, that would be considered straight, but I don't just like girls anymore exclusively. I'm starting to get into guys too, so I'm possibly branching out to bisexual or pansexual because I find myself liking people that are agendered or just queer or just masculine of center. There's all these labels, so I think at first I was like, thought I would just be exclusively straight. But after some thinking and being more comfortable with myself, I started to imagine what it would be like with guys. So at that point, I was thinking bisexual. But since I started learning all these labels, I think I'm just gonna put down queer because that's a broad term and it tends to be open no matter how my sexuality changes. So when in doubt, just say queer. One frequent worry that people talk about when transitioning is that your sexuality might shift, and that's just not always the case. Like, just because you're taking testosterone, you're just not gonna completely shift around like that. And it's not really the hormone to blame, and if it does happen, it could be a combination of being more comfortable with yourself thanks to the hormone, as opposed to the hormone is turning me gay or turning me bisexual. Oh, I like everybody now. It's really not that big a deal. It's probably what you've been kind of like repressing for so long after being, well, identifying as female for many years, so you kind of also discover yourself as you transition. So with that said, don't be too scared if you find yourself like your interests, romantic and sexual or otherwise, shifting towards men when you like women, or if shifting over to women if you like men, or if it just branches out to other people. It's really nothing to be afraid of. You're still you. It's just your interest has broadened. You know, people change. If we didn't change, we wouldn't survive as a species. I firmly believe that we're always changing, and change is good sometimes because it means that you're growing as a person, and all these good things are going to be happening to you, especially transition because that's a major life change and all that. So you just got to be open to it and just take things along as they come, really. So don't be afraid if like sexuality shifting is like a prime concern of taking testosterone if you're medically transitioning, because it's not as scary as it seems. It's not. So yeah, I'll see you guys later.